All right, the first match up is going to be Cow Surge versus Josito Jones. These are contenders we've seen in previous duels as well. Definitely can hold their own. And welcome one, welcome all to the Noose Open Bracket Tournament. Thank you for joining us this fine Wednesday here. All right, the dueling flag goes down in match number 1 of the dueling tournament. All right, the power shield gonna get eaten through pretty quickly with that Star Surge. Just trying to get that every time Blackout proc comes out. Psychic Stream afterwards. Will they trinket it? They're just gonna eat it. They don't feel that threatened right now, as those homunculus are just gonna keep doing damage to him. There's the War Stomp. Do we see a grenade or anything? Heavy Dynamite does connect, so that will be close to going down. Star Surge to finish one off. Moonfire on Josito. Afterwards, this Cow Surge tries to just kite away. Their health totals, little low, but their mana feeling fine. Big grenade onto our Druid friend. They get out of it immediately as the wand rotations go in. Fighting right within the crowd as the penance is used offensively onto Cow Surge as they are on the back hoof, trying to run away right now. Wand rotation, every wand matters, baby. As Josito puts down the damage, Cow Surge gonna just healing touch themselves back up to a more appropriate total. Josito low on resources. Oh, what else do they have besides wand right now? They can still penance. It's only 80 mana, but the Star Surge is a lot cheaper in the grand scheme of things. It didn't do much damage. You might have just had to eat through the power shield there. I don't think it was needed, as the penance is enough to finish him off. Good duel to Josito Jones.
You're so hot. That was so good. Let's go, baby. Good duel, boys.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be back.
Good duel, boys. My internet's lagging. Give me a second to update this bracket. Can you see who's next? I can pull him in. Or you can pull him into our group if you want.
Oh, perfect. Let's see this bracket. So it's Corpse Paint versus Aqua Zero.
I got him in the group.
Okay. I'm gonna get him on the weak order now.
This guy goes smoke break and he's dueling second. Like, what? We'll give him the 30 seconds. That's fine.
It's the nerves. He's got those pre-game jitters, baby. He's going to smoke some of that wacky tobacco. A fair warning to all contestants, we are not waiting on CDs this tournament. Maybe a shorter one, maybe a trinket, 5 or something, but the full 10 for your profession equipment, just make sure you use that when you're ready to. All right, it looks like our contenders are lined up. Smoke breaks completed. Nerves at ease as the flag is about to go down. Corpse Paint versus Aqua Zero. Let's see what strategy they employ. Powered Shield getting utilized. The Tremor Totem is placed. Psychic Stream connects. But where's the take break? It's not here. Where is it? Frost Shot going down, trying to close the distance here. Both players in a perfectly good spot. Big Iron, Big Bomb going down. Mind Blast, will it connect? Ooh, War Stomp coming down, baby. Big Shock. Trying to put out the damage. Trying to purge through that. Not going to. Earth Shock connects. The purge, second purge comes through. Is going to get through the Powered Shield. But that Weakened Soul is up if they want to use it again. Earth Shock's connecting. Lots of damage. Whose game is it? Can they heal himself? Can they penance? Can they flash? No, they can't. It's Aqua Zeros. They're so explosive. The duels are it's just so much damage coming out from that enhancement variant. Let's go ahead and just take a look at his runes. I imagine it's Way of Earth, maybe Lava Lash or something like that. Slash Tar. Let's inspect this lad up here. Yeah, he went with the Way of Earth. I've seen that on all shamans. I don't even know if it's an option at this point. Went with the Lava Lash afterwards. Dual wield specialization, just overpowering that priest. You see a little bit of both, and I think you're going to see even more of that going forward into the second phase, where you're going to see some variations of shamans. I think paladins were really solid this patch. I think next patch it's going to be the not that shamans aren't, but I think it's going to be their time to shine, baby. They have so many things coming out with the coming patches that eventually they're going to end up being some variant of spell hands, I imagine. Good duel.
This guy AFK, he might be.
The woes of the tournament organization. Herding the old sheep around. With I say that with all respect to our contenderosies. Ooh, was this another warrior? Another warrior. You love to see it. I thought there was only one. I'm glad to see another. Man, I think they're going to be something fierce next phase, but it doesn't mean... I feel like I always enjoy watching warriors do their thing. Partially because they can be the underdog often enough, but it's just... They're really enjoyable. The jousting, the hamstringing...
He does have the epic two-hander.
That makes a difference. You love to see it. Let's see what runes he's running right now. Frenzied Assault, Endless Rage, and Warbringer, of course. I'm a little worried if he doesn't have his trinket, but he's gonna go. He's Raven with the quick strikes, a quick switch there, if you will. All right, the charge goes down, cycles out that power word shield onto themselves. We're going to see the Psychic Stream, but immediately get out of that with the Will of Forsaken, as those homunculus are just going to beat on him. You got to wonder, ooh, the blackout proc. You hate to see it. Our buddy's in trouble. They're just going to wind up a Mind Blast. It's going to connect. There's the Intimidating Shout. Only lands onto the priest there. They charge back in. Heavy Dynamite's going to connect, but this warrior is in a very tough spot right now. I don't know what you do. You already feared. It's like the homunculus didn't get feared. That's your one opportunity to try to bandage. Can a homunculus get feared? Do you know that?
I don't know.
It seemed like they should have been close enough, but I don't know if I've seen that particular interaction just yet. Something I will be looking for, but that's the one opportunity for the warrior to really get a fresh reset and try to get a bandage off. But even then, you have those dots ticking on you, the Void Plagues, the Shadow Word Pains. It's just a really, really tough duel. And I'll be honest, I think they're going to struggle with that one next phase too, actually. As much as I think the warriors are going to start to excel a little bit more versus the druids and some of these other self-healing classes with the Mortal Strikes and the double charge and stuff like that, I think that best priest is always going to be hard for them.
We have the Lockamere coming up next.
Ooh.
Yeah, ready. I swear is playing the Succubus. I don't know if that's a good choice, but we'll find out here soon.
All right, our duelers are ready. It just starts. Oh, I don't have it both set, but that's kind of okay right now. I have enough information. Is they are both going to just kind of do the same thing, trading GCDs for GCDs. Both are going to be dotted up. Both are going to suck each other right now. And then there goes the fear. Are they going to get out of it? They do right away here. We're seeing I Tank is where kind of on the front foot of this one is they're pressuring him. There's the Voidwalker sacrifice there. Going with the Succubus. You notice that's the big difference. The Succubus versus the Voidwalker play, and that seemed to maybe make the difference here, actually. Wow.
Off. Did you have trouble with Nico's name?
Yeah, did you?
Nikora? Just copy the character name.
Oh.
Click on them and then their profile or their PFP and then right click and copy character name.
I actually got him right, but interestingly, it's showing a dead Nico. I don't know why that is, though.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of odd. Kind of threw me off a little bit.
I think it's me versus Dog now.
Oh, good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Is it me versus Dog? It is, yeah. No, it's not. It's not. It's Prodigy versus Cubano. I made a mistake there, yeah.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
You're getting excited. Don't worry, I am too. I want to see a duel too. So Locke versus Priest here.
He gets the Dispel and the Drain Life. So Prodigy is in a good spot here. He's going to look to Fear now, I believe. Yep, the Fear comes out on Cubano. Instant Wall of the Forsaken. And Cubano's just looking to reapply those dots. Waiting for Drain Life to be back off cooldown and try to keep that distance closed so he can, yep, just like that. Instant Dispel on the Drain Life. The offensive penance on Cubano. Will it finish him off here? The Void Sack comes out. I think Prodigy looks to dispel it. Still hasn't dispelled it off yet. And I think it gets a heal there from the Haunt. So he's in a really good spot. Prodigy low on mana. The offensive pennant comes out. Will it finish? And it does.
It's a good duel. That's the thing I need to get really good at being quick about the name changes on the week area.
I've been doing it for a little bit now. Now
Yeah.
it's me versus Dog.
Yeah, I was seeing you were getting really efficient with that, I felt. Good luck. It's up to you if you want to listen to me yapping away while you do your duel.
Yeah, I'll listen. I like it.
Sounds good. Alright, this is going to be Mage versus Hunter. It's going to be a fun one. I don't know the last time I saw this one in the tournament or not. We haven't, believe it or not, I feel like we haven't had like an overwhelming amount of Hunters for how represented they are within the community, you know? I feel like there's a very big difference between a good Hunter and an inexperienced Hunter, like a lot of classes, and so Hunter isn't one you see all the time in dueling tournaments, but when you see a good Hunter, it's very enjoyable. And Dog is very good. But so is Noose, so... Dog actually opting to dismiss his pet, doesn't want that to potentially get sheeped right away or get caught up in the Nova or anything, as the dueling flag does go down here. Alright, there's going to be the concussive shot, not going to proc. The impact proc comes out, though, and you'd love to see that when as he closes the distance, puts out that heavy dynamite frost nova as well as he gets caught up in the living flame. There, the pet's coming out. He knows this can't get CC'd right now. Both these players getting low. Dog in a vulnerable position. There, he gets in the trap, but instantly he's going to be taken out of it because all the damage going down onto him. Blinks into it. Fire Blast is enough to take him down, and Noose takes the cake. Good game. Big damage, buddy.
Good duel, Dog. One moment here. It's gonna be Ashenhorn versus Larry Heels, and that is Boomkin versus Priest.
Something I've been meaning to ask you. What do you... It seems you prefer the fire variant for these tournaments. Is that to deal with the casters better? Is that because you just prefer it? What's your thought process?
More fun. I played a lot of Frost at the beginning of SOD, and I enjoyed it, but actually started dueling a mage named Piglets, and he was playing Fire. And I was like, that looks fun. And also in the mirror, I think Fire is stronger. So we just played a lot of mirror duels, decided to play some Fire, and it's just, I don't know, more fun for me right now.
Yeah, okay, that's very fair. It seems strong right now, especially versus casters, like the impact procs, like the bursts and all that. I don't know if Priest, if Frost can deal with Priest just yet. Like, I don't have the burst, I don't think.
Right. Yeah, I think you play something like other... Oh, go ahead.
All right, here we go. We're going to just start this right up. The Tingling Roots, and it's kind of like one of those where it's like, okay, dispel it. You know, dispel everything. I put Moonfire on you, put Fairy Fire on you. You're going to need to dispel a few times here. There goes the Star Surge. It's all about the Star Surge. It's something sometimes I even miss out on is Star Surge every single cooldown. Homunculus come out, start to annoy the Druid. Big blackout proc here. Allows this, Larry's able to just penance himself back up to full, but look at these mana totals. Larry's on the back foot, but, and the Homunculus are down. Something to think about. Mind Blast, are we going to see another blackout? We don't. Ashenhorn is just full mana. That's what I worry about right now. It might look, oh, this is really close, but the mana game is, I'd say, at least triple the mana on Ashenhorn's side. So, like, if you're Larry, what do you do here? You do need a little mana for penance right now. Star Surge comes down. High value Wrath. The more Wrath you get, it just feels the better. Those are the two spells that win duels. Good game. Good game. It's like, that's the one thing about the Druid. It's like, sometimes I think it can easy. I've done it myself, especially. I feel like I learned a lot your first tournament, like getting caught up with some GCDs that I shouldn't be using, or underutilizing the GCDs that are the most powerful. And Star Surge is just without a doubt the one you're pressing every cooldown. And then whenever you get in those value Wraths, you're just in such a good position. And it feels like a battle, especially when Druid versus Druid, where it turns into like, who has the more efficient wild growth Star Surges and who's critting more.
Right.
All right, this is going to be Bobka versus Moonfire, dude. I'm going to switch my weak aura ASAP.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll just start letting you know as well in voice
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
All set. Good luck to both these lads. Pre-nature's grasping even here. Oh, he might have taken... yeah, okay, we're good to go now. Man, these guys are really good at their class. We're about to get a competitive duel right off the bat. Is Moonfire is just going to opt for the bear play. And with Bobka's damage, I'm not surprised by that. There's the gouge immediately. In humanoid form, too. This is what Bobka wants. Here comes the big cooldowns out from Bobka. Warstop is going to next. Star Surge trying to kite away. Not a lot of damage yet onto Moonfire, but that can change quickly with how much Bobka has. Star Surge cooldown coming out once again. There's going to be between... It's going to get trinketed immediately. Tries to vanish. Puts down the damage onto Moonfire, but it's not enough as Star Surge comes raining from the heavens. It is enough to kill Bobka on the spot. GG. That's tough, man. Moonfire makes it look easy, but then it makes me feel like a fool because Bobka just showed me where the poop went yesterday and he just smoked me. Next duel will be Vegetar coming all the way from Namek versus Paradukes. Duel gets started right off the rip there. Our contestants are ready for battle. There's the Entangling Roots. Into the Star Surge. Going to break out of it immediately. Can he charge back in? There's the Warbringer charge. Puts down the hamstring. Starts getting those Thunder stacks up. 2 Thunders more. 3 Thunders into the Heroic Strike. Now, there is the fear. Can he get... There we go. He does have a couple of ticks off on that before it breaks anyway, just from the dots and stuff like that. Paradukes does have those full Thunders out. Goes with the Overpowers Wall. Charges in. Getting the Druid low. There comes the Bash, though. Man, he needs to close the distance. He needs to get that execute off, and he does, dude! Let's go, baby! Paradukes with the big execute to chop the Druid down.
Nice. Next is Great Shaman versus Chishka, by the way.
Awesome.
I think Chishka's AFK. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think he's AFK. We'll skip that one for now. Let me see. Next is Oprah Tank Fury versus Ecto. Oops. You have your weak core set up?
It's kind of being weird. It's showing Ecto dead again.
Target him. / target.
Ooh, smart. Yeah, that didn't work either.
And then, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's working for me. It shows dead until you target them, and then if they're still dead, then you spell the name wrong or put it in the wrong spot.
Ooh.
So when you go to the weak aura, there's a group name and then custom options. Make sure you put their name in custom options.
I think I got it. Might have a space after. All right, the Pawn goes down. They are able to get that drain life off too. Seems to be one strategy people use to try to outrange it. I don't think the Shaman can do this. They Earth Shock the fear. They do not want to get hit by that. They do have the Tremor Totem down as a grenade connects. It's going to do a fair bit of damage. Oprah Tank Fury feeling not so tanky with all that Warlock damage coming out, enough to finish him off. The burst.
So Gorgish had internet issues, had to go. So Shara gets the buy there. Let me make sure that's true. That is true. Let's see. Okay, Shish gets back. We can do that duel. So it's going to be Great Shaman versus Chishka.
Great Shaman versus Chishka. Cool. So Rogue versus Shaman. I feel like the Shaman probably will go some variant of enhanced, more style runes, Lava Lash, dual wielding, stuff like that. We'll see what they decide for. I've been seeing great Shaman duel though. They know what they're doing. All right, the dueling flag is going to go down here. How's he want to open up? Putting on his poison. Wouldn't want to forget that. He's gonna go back to the vendor and grab it. I'm just kidding. It's changing to the shiv. I was gonna inspect, but here we go. Going to just stealth up. Looks like our contenders are ready. Oh, nice. He was able to accept it even from stealth, I think.
Where?
He's creeping away. He's going to look for poisons. There, we do see the totems down now. Rogue looking for an opener, thinking about it, preparing mentally. There we go, Going with the Garou. Right into the Earth Shock, Frost Shock combination, and the Searing Totem just kind of plucking away at him right now, doing a fair bit of damage. Rogue getting low. What do you do at this point? All the poisons are on him, but not enough poisons in the world, even if you go back to the vendor in Undercity, are going to be enough to take down this Shaman. GG.
Alrighty, we got no hit Jerome versus Gino.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. I know these lads. See if that... There we go. Hey, I got a twerk. Alright, this duel is going to begin. Blackout product immediately blinks out of it. That's always a nice perk of being a mage. You can blink out of sticky situations and just sheep up. They have the Void Plague on them, so it's not. It could be worse. You know, they don't have full dots as they get a full Fireball. Living Flame, ooh, connects at the same time. Jerome says the power of Christ compels as he puts down the powered barrier, if I'm not mistaken, to deal with some of this burst as he's just trying to sit through it right now. Tries to flash heal himself back up. Are we going to get an interrupt? He might have actually already used the GCD. I'm not sure, or missed it. Evocate comes out. Free Evocate. Jerome needs to heal himself back up, though, right now. There's the penance. Feeling comfortable to be able to actually get that out as the full Fireball comes down onto Jerome. Great balls of fire. There's the fear. There's the will of Forsaken to counter. And the powered shield is going to get cycled, but eaten away pretty quickly with the Fire Blast almost anyway. Jerome kiting away, buying some time for another penance, and he does get it off. Wand just wands him down just a little bit. Gino in a very vulnerable position as he's not got a lot of life, but if this Fireball crits, it could be bad for Jerome as he blinks in. Fire Blast isn't enough. It is not enough. Oh, it is. It is. Gino fucking won. What?
Did Gino pull out the W there at the end?
He did! The Living Bomb, the Fire Blast, all hit Jerome at the same time. Even at the end, it looked like he had less HP than Jerome. Even the duel was finished.
Oh, no. I think it was a crit at the end. Sometimes it looks like that's weird.
Damn.
Yo, Jeffrey, can you do me a favor? Look at the bracket and see if you can manipulate it at all?
Yeah.
I guess you can't because I'm the owner of it, but I fucked up. And I'm trying to figure out. Let me see here. Maybe I can edit I can edit score actually. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, it can be fickle.
1 second here. Okay, perfect. I got it. I fixed it. Beautiful. All right, so now we have Parse Monkey versus Baby Bottle, and it is a Boomkin versus Warlock.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see some of these.
Oops.
You know, this is a matchup where I think the Druid has to be comfortable with more comfortable with the ranges than ever. They need to be comfortable even entangling rootsing and just running away and trying to reset. Now, something to note: Parse Monkey is going to go with the Imp, so that's very vulnerable pet. Worth considering maybe killing, just a thought. Here we're going to see the roots as they just kind of run away. Are they going to decurse himself? There we go. The decurse comes out pretty quickly as they're just rotating in Star Surges and running away, but the Warlock is sucking him right now. They got the Drain Life off. Are we going to see a Roost and run away, or are they going to try to overpower him? Fear starts it. Too much knockback. Decides to opt out for it. Baby Bottle running away right now with the Star Surges. The bomb is going to connect. It looked like it wouldn't, but it did. And now we're seeing Life Drain come out again, but the Baby Monkey getting low. The War Stop comes out. Not going to connect. Life Drain. Here's the Fear. Can they get out of it? Is it going to break? Trinkets out of it. Star Surge. It was not enough. Parse Monkey takes this one. It was pretty close. There was a point where the Warlock was down to about 20% HP. And one more Star Surge, maybe? You never know. It's a hard situation because it's so easy for me to say, you know, oh, that we need the... As a druid, we need to like kite away with Tangling Roots. Never let them get your life drain off. But in reality, it's not that easy. Sometimes they're gonna get in range. It's pretty decent radius, and then do you spend the time to like while getting knocked back by everything to Entangling Roots? It's a hard call. I think you need to. Maybe in that situation, you even kill the pet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's worth.
Okay, here he's stuck in the trap right now.
Oh, Revar broke it.
Instantly breaking it though. That's really unfortunate. And is this a... Was he giving up?
Win trading?
I wasn't sure. No pet either?
Or win trading?
GG. I don't know.
You want to run that back, or how do we feel?
That's a tough call, bro. I don't know. He died really quick. Didn't pull out the pet. Maybe he was having a keyboard malfunction. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Run it back. Run it back. Psycho say he's cool with it. Yeah, run that back. That was weird. Yeah, run it back.
You got this, Trevor. Admittedly, you know, after this trap break, it was going to be a rough time. I'd like to see the pet.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, it's a bit sussy. Maybe he broke the trap and then decided, let me fake a keyboard malfunction here.
The old internet unplug. Standard strategy. All right, good luck to both these contestants as the next duel, our reduel, continues rather. Putting those dots onto our hunter friend. What the hell? Dr. Psycho taking so much damage from the flanking strikes as well. Big Bronze Bomb. You are seeing the life drain come out, and that's going to be what sustains him right now. A lot of patience on that Void Sack, you know, and that's good. He actually kills the pet with the dots. He was focusing more on that than anything. Here comes the Voidwalker Sacrifice. Here comes the Fear. Going to break from all those dots, but it's really not that big of a deal because the pet's dead. The bulk of the damage is dead. Refear comes out, instantly going to get out of it just from the damage as well. Low totals. GG. Warlock friend. That was a much better duel. Good job, guys. Opting to kill the pet. I'm gonna have to watch some more Warlock versus Hunter and see if that seems to be like the wave. Dotting up both of them, rotting them both at the same time. Just a little classic rotten dot.
And I believe we are going to our first round of losers bracket here. And it's going to be Corpse Paint versus Arias.
This is going to be tough for the Warrior.
I think he might be AFK.
It's going to be even tougher for him then.
Just kidding. I spell his name wrong. There we go.
Nice. I think I'm getting the hang of the weaker a little better. It's nice.
Nice. Good.
All right, charge goes down onto our priest friend. Little hamstring action. Are we going to see the Homunculus? There we go. Where's the Fear? If we even feel any... There's Intimidating Shout. Traded, broke real quick. Just got out with the Will of Forsaken there as well. No big deal. Charges back in. Very low. Whoa, big damage. Bomb's going to connect. Mine, just a mine here. There we go. Mine flay rather.
Yeah,
They,
Cora fucked up there. It's weird.
I wasn't sure. He was a little goofy. I wasn't sure if it was a spike in damage or my weak aura.
Right.
Pre-save mines here right now. It's just kind of meh, isn't it? The AoE one.
I think that was Mind Flay.
Yeah, he is mind flay. That was a misspeak on my part.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they have Seer available, don't they? I think it's just kind of bad or something.
They might. They might with a rune. Yeah, I think they might.
All right, next. This is
Now
going
we
to be
have
lock versus lock
Nico.
again.
Is it? It is lock versus lock.
All right. Because being kind of goofy, but they're trading dots right now. Trading life in each other. Is the fear going to connect? It does. Broken out with Will of Forsaken real quick, though. Kind of seeing some lightsaber battles here with the trained lives as well. Very close. Just dotting each other up. This will come down to patience, partially. Who Voidwalker sacrifice? Who gets more control? Maybe even who waits for the DR on the fear and then gets a fear once the sacrifice is already out. That could be something that could be considered as well. Good control by both these players, letting this melees come out from these blueberries, if you will, which is a pet you're just absolutely not going to kill. It's just way too fucking tanky. Trading damage. Cubano getting low. There's the Voidwalker sacrifice right there. One use. Looks like Nico kind of is on the front foot of this one, but he is pretty low. There's his Voidwalker sacrifice. This is actually a very close duel right now. Both have traded, but Nico still has their full sacrifice and is draining, so they do win that one. GG. I feel like we have not seen a lot of lock versus lock, actually.
Trying to update the bracket, and I'm frozen 1 second here.
Cool.
That one went to Nico. Perfect. My internet is shitting itself. Okay. Now we got Dog the Bounty and Larry Heals.
Yeah, little Priest versus Hunter action here. Something I sometimes wonder about for later patches is how the HP of the homunculus will scale. Will we eventually be able to just kill him with like a thorium grenade? I guess we'll find out. Either way, there's the trap. Very good control by on the pet, just making sure that doesn't break it or do anything naughty. And he doesn't have any dots on him. That's something to think about. He got that trap really quick. Concussive goes down. Larry down to about half HP, taking a lot of damage from the pet. There's the homunculus. Oh, big fucking damn from Dog the Bounty Hunter coming out to hunt Larry and take him back for his money. Whew. That's so much. Damn, it wasn't even a flanking strike. When there was a clip I got from one your last tournament where we saw something similar with the hunter just popping off and then coming in with a huge flanking. He didn't even need it.
Right. We got Bobka versus Vichitar. Bobka with another druid. Let's see if this one can go his way. Vegetator. Oh.
My guy's gonna need to go Majin to pull this one off, but let's see if he has what it takes here. I wish him nothing but luck here. And for those that are joining us today, good time to shout out Noose put this tournament together. If you're wondering who did, it is Noose at twitch.tv/NOOSE9k. And he'll be doing more of these dueling tournaments in the future. Farms the goal for him, puts them together, gets the contestants, put the Discord together. So a little entertainment for everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight.
Is Vegeta AFK? Yo. Yeah. Yeah, we will skip them for now. We will do Chishka versus Oprah Tank Fury. I think Oprah left. Target Oprah. No, Oprah's here. Beautiful. Okay. We'll do Oprah Tank Fury and Chishka.
Oprah Tank Fury. You always see Wind Fury. It's a new take on it. I respect that. Man, I gotta tell you, the Shaman's have been impressing me pretty consistently throughout the tournament. Kind of one of those unexpected things where you didn't necessarily think they'd be a contender for winning these as often as they maybe were. Rogue's another one that's so solid. I haven't seen him win a tournament yet, but you see him do well pretty frequently. We'll see if Shishka can bring it back from the loser's bracket. Noose having to let him know that he cannot fully pre-totem.
And Chishka's gonna change poisons a million times before the opener again? Is that what's going on? And I remember, I think Chishka is the rogue playing Riposte spec. So if he does get an early proc, the duel can go his way pretty easily.
Pretty big. Yeah, that's a good point. He's going with Envenom.
He goes K and then places more totems. What? Come on, man.
The dueling flag's going down, baby. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what Shishka does here. He's stalking around. He's thinking about it, deciding what he wants to do. Open maybe a little Garou action, maybe some cheeky, maybe a cheeky, who knows, ambush. Let's see. Those totems are going down. You got to think it's just better. It's more opportune, you know, just to jump right away. Don't give them time to do all these. Use these GCDs. Gonna sap. Okay, you know what? I like it. He's gonna kill these totems. Yeah. He's like, I don't like this.
If it doesn't heartbeat, he's chilling. If it does, he's...
Yeah, then he's in trouble. Maybe you see a tick of bandage. Doesn't really... I guess he's regenning. Wouldn't mind a tick, but might not need it. He's already at like 100. Okay, he's good. Is he gonna reset? May as well open at this point. There we go. Just gonna open up with some damage there. Saber Slash is gonna just be on him. Just trying to kite away with the Frost Shot. Gonna improve sprint at him there. Heavy Dynamite is gonna connect with our Rogue. There's the Lesser Healing Wave. Can he interrupt it? Is he gonna use anything? Do they get it off? One heal comes through. Back to the Flame Shock. One more healing touch. It is gonna get interrupted there. Lava Burst. Can they connect? No, it was kicked. Sorry, it was the first one. The heal wasn't kicked. It was just canceled. And then that was kicked. The Lava Burst at the end as they try to kite away. Shaman getting very low. But they have the range. They have the range. Can they do anything? Can Shishka close the distance? 4% on the Shaman. Come on, buddy. Run, Shish Kebab. Run. Lava Burst is not enough as Shish Kebab closes the gap and finishes off our Shaman friend. GG. I would have to look at that again. I wasn't sure if the heal was canceled, gouged, and then instantly taken away, or just stopped.
I'm not sure either. I think it might have went off, but it didn't heal him much. I'm not sure.
Might have just been a very little lesser healing wave, just negligible with all the damage going out there.
This guy is still AFK. Annoying. We'll do Gorgish. Oh, Gorgish is the one that left, so no hit your own, we'll get a buy. And then again, let me just confirm that's correct. Yeah, that is correct. All right, we will do Baby Bottle versus Rev. Baby Bottle and Revar, which is going to be a Boomkin Hunter matchup. And Revar is offline. Goodness, it's shambles. Let me see. So Veg is AFK, Revar is offline. Okay. So let me see. Maybe we can go up to winners for a second here. Yeah, let's do that. Let me make sure that these people are here. All right. So we got TQP versus Cito. Is Hosey AFK too? Can't be. No way. Is he streaming? Fucking hell. No, he's here. Perfect.
Yo, let's go.
All right, jumping back up to winners bracket here for a second because having a little bit of difficulties in losers, but that's fine. We have another duel coming up here.
Yep, way to just muscle through it. That'll happen sometimes. We'll see if Veggie comes back. This is going to be a Hunter versus Priest matchup. Let's see what the Hunter opts to do with this pet. Probably just bring it out right away. No need to hide him necessarily.
He is playing that lizard, so Josito is looking to get a fear on it because that is big damage.
That's very true. I sometimes wonder if we'll see a shift in Pet. I think some will always decide to go Broken Tooth, which is never bad, but that lizard is such consistent long-range damage. Dueling flag goes down there. Powered shield right at the second marker. No concussive shot proc or anything like that. Hunter trying to keep the distance. He does have those homunculi on him right now. Honestly, it's kind of... I'm surprised to see Posito kind of facing backwards. Then he towards him to try to get the flanking strikes, to try to get that dynamite. Big bronze bomb coming out from Josito is going to connect. Bind blast afterwards. Hunter, very low totals, tries to put down the mongoose fight. Is going to connect. Penance offensively is enough for Josito to win this one. I was surprised to see our Hunter friend almost pacing towards him, but I think he's because he really wanted that big wombo combo with we've seen it a couple of times. Lots of crits from range, lots of crits from the pet, and then he comes in with the big flanking strike raptor. It just didn't work out this time.
Right. We'll do Aqua versus Bitter, Aqua Zero versus Bitter Sketch. It's going to be a Shaman versus Priest.
So our Shaman friend's even going into this dual wielding, so just going to do some enhanced stuff. Lava Lash, Way of Earth, dual wield specialization. Burst through the Priest, maybe purged through the power chills. You love to see when that happens. Probably merits of purging some stuff early so you know you can get the purge off there. You're seeing it right now as I said it. A couple purges just trying to get through the power shield, trying to get through all their buffs so they can consistently get through it in the future. Blackout proc immediately, blackout proc again. And there's the Psychic Stream. Can we get a break? Second tick break happens. Frost Shock tries to close the distance. They put down some damage onto this Priest. Are they going to War Stomp? They fake it. There we actually put it down. It's a Fire Nova Totem. Is it going to connect? They'd love for it to connect. It's not going. It looks like it did not. And now the Shaman's in a really tough spot. How do you come back from this one? You're not going to be able to heal. This is just going to go to Bitter Sketch. It's going to be interesting if we start to see plays with like totem relocation. If we start to see Shamans in future patches like Fire Nova toteming and then trying to like relocate at the last second to try to catch a stealthy or like to finish someone off or something. I think we'll see some neat stuff with that spell.
Yeah, that'll be fun actually.
Our lads are ready for it. They're getting right into it.
I think I swear versus Prodigy. Warlock into Priest.
Here we go. Trading those dots, homunculus out right away. There goes the haunt, so they will have that heal available to them just that little bit. I feel like the lock. Ooh, the lock is draining life of the homunculus. That is so cool. I like that because it'll slowly kill it as well, which is nice. We'll see if that's a good play or not. Penance offensively here from Prodigy. Mana totals swinging in our lock's favor, but look at all that damage coming out. He has drained lifing another homunculus. There's two questions with that though. A lot of damage come out. Fear. Will of Forsaken's going to break it instantly. Lock starting to get low. They try to incinerate, but a penance is enough to finish them off and send them to the afterlife. You know, I liked it, but the only thing is, it's not. I don't think it's sucking enough because it kills them then. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's the play. Maybe you drain life the priest and then you dot the homunculi. I'm not 100% sure. I like seeing something different though.
Every tournament, this guy gets a free dub on me, man.
Dude, it's just so hard. It's just so hard. It's just I've said this when I'm casting and I'm watching these duels, and it's not in the cards for Mage right now. I always love seeing you fire, but it's just such a tough matchup for you right now.
Oh man. What do I even do here? Do I try to cook something up? I don't think I do. I just think I try to fucking send them.
And you just hope for some crits, some impacts or something, you know? Alright, this next matchup is between our organizer, Noose, coming out with the Mage. Always has the hot plays, but are they going to be hot enough to cook this Druid? As Ashenhorn is quite a skilled player. So good luck to both contestants. There we go. Star Surge coming down. No lucky impact procs just yet. Trying to cook him with the Living Flame. Gets the Frost Nova off. Goes into bear form. Just kind of walks away from it. As we're seeing some Scorches. No impact procs though for our boy. There's one right there. Come on, baby. Tries to heal himself with the Wild Growth. Gets the War Stomp off. No blink to speak of. And Star Surge just gets cycled in. And poor Noose is feeling the power of the Loon right now. As he finished off there. That's just... Next phase, buddy.
Yeah, I should go with Arcane Surge, maybe.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing that one time, although then that would be your whole tournament spec. Because I'd like to see like an Arcane Blast stacking, really abusing those high stack totals to try to burst the Druid and then finalizing with a reasonable amount of HP into the Surge. It'd be fun to see. Would it be good versus everything else? I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, I think the best shot is playing Frost into Boomkin for Mage. But it's yeah, feels like a insta loss.
I agree with
you.
A
lot of things versus them, and yeah, versus Moonfire Beam versus Paradukes.
And Paradukes did beat a Druid before, but can he pull it off again is the thing. Charges in right away, gets the hamstring down, and then the War Stomp. Gets trinkets out of it immediately from Moonfire's War Stomp. Star Surge getting traded there. Just trying to sunder him up. Ooh, we do see the Fear. He's just going to get out of that immediately, though, unfortunately. Free value Wrath. Charges back in with the Warbringer to get out of those roots. Those roots are pretty DR'd now at this point, too. Big bomb coming out from our boy. Connects, but not enough as Moonfire Moonfires and finishes off our warrior friend.
Yeah, once we get through these winner brackets, if the people and losers aren't here, I'm just going to go ahead and give the win to the other person. Next up is Great Shaman versus Ecto.
All right. This should be fun. I like these because you got a lot of play and counterplay. You know, you got the Fears, you got the Tremor Totems and stuff like that. And this has been... It's always interesting to see what pet these Warlocks choose because we've seen everything tonight. We've seen Imp, we've seen Succubus, we've seen Voidwalker mostly. Okay, the duel gets started here. Just a drain. There comes the big bronze bomb into the Fear afterwards. And it is not going to go off. Lava Burst connecting, doing big damage right now. Not really, actually. What am I saying? They didn't do that much, honestly. The Fear. Great Shaman in a tough position. Didn't get the Overload where he wants the Overload. A second Lava Burst. Can we at least see a big one, baby? No, unfortunately not. Great Shaman getting kicked out.
HP.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that Lava Burst third. It was a little lackluster. I had to walk it back a little bit on that one. I was hoping for a second big one, but... No Overloads to speak of. And there was no Voidwalker sack either or anything like that, so it just didn't land very much.
Right. Now we have a Mage Mirror, and it's going to be Shira versus Gino.
This is a buddy that came in and jumped in, Gino, to the tournament here to have some fun with the boys last second. Let's see how he does here. Weak card's being kind of scuffed, but that is A-OK. Both players in a similar position, blinking out away from each other. Both living flames have been used here. Gino on the back foot is going to get silenced as well. Tries to put out a frostball as a result of it. Gets burned alive in the fire. GG.
Who did that go to? Sorry.
That went to
It was
Shara.
Shara.
Yep, Shara.
Beautiful. All right, and now we have Parse Monkey versus Dr. Psycho, Warlock Mirror.
A lot of warlocks today. This is the most warlocks we've had. They heard from the first tournament, you know, they thought they weren't allowed, then they realized they were. Now they're just finally hearing about it and they're showing up in this one. Ooh, pet differential. Pet differential, my favorite part. We're going with Imp versus Sack. I'll be honest, I feel like I prefer the Sack. I don't know, man. Is there a purpose to the Imp I don't see?
I believe if you spec into it, it does get damage.
Okay, so
I think that's what he's for.
wants that damage perhaps, but now it's gone. Just like they're so squishy is the thing. I swear it's one or two
Yeah.
star surges. I kill those bastards.
Yep.
So
that is very true.
So now we're dealing with this. Now that we're dealing with Pet Diffie. So if he pulls this one off, I would be very impressed. Parse Monkey trying to parse. Dr. Psycho feeling a little bit more comfortable right now, knowing that Blueberry is just putting it to him right now. There's the Voidwalker sacrifice. A little early maybe, but I don't think it matters at this point, to be honest with you. We are seeing the fear come out. It is going to tick down. Full fear, 7 seconds. Parse Monkey, no bandages. You can bandage if you want, but it sure ain't going to help because those dots are ticking down. I think he bows. And good duels. GG.
Yep. GG.
Little Pet Diffie, maybe?
Yeah, a little Pet Diffie, I think. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the win to Baby Bottle. Rebar's still offline on Forge. And Veg is still AFK. Bad manners, and I'm gonna go ahead and give that one to Bobco.
Ooh, you get to fight Bob Connects, buddy.
Nice. I don't mind that.
That'll
I'll take that. I'll take that. Good.
That's a fun one, actually. I love Rogue Mage. I love it. It's my one of my favorite matchups.
Okay, let me see. Where are we now? We are round 2 of losers now. So we've got Parse Monkey again. Does he have CDs? I think he does. There's no CDs as lock, really. Let me see. Make sure that's where we are. Oh no, we're actually. Let me see. No, we're gonna start at the bottom. So we're gonna do QQP versus Baby Bottle.
Sounds good.
So QQP. Yeah, I fucked that up, but and then Baby Bottle. Wait. Hunter versus Moonkin.
This is a fun one. You know, it's probably one of those two where you don't bring out your pet right away. Otherwise, we love to hibernate that. So,
Right.
probably making a good call here. And it sometimes comes down to two when the hunter jumps. He's like, do you get the hibernate off in time before he starts overpowering you? He's going to put his trap down. Just kind of play patiently, see what the druid does. On the off chance he jumps him traditionally like a feral or something, he does put the trap down. Just going to open up 20 yards or so with the moonfire. Gonna just go.
Still not out.
That's sketchy too, buddy. Because like, when do you bring it out? If not now.
Yeah. Why is it not out? There it is.
There we go. Okay.
A little late, I think.
Ooh, there's the war stop moonfire. Yep. Ooh, that was tough.
A little late. Yeah, I think that late summon cost him the duel there.
I think so too, man. It happened fast, but it was one of those where we were both thinking it. It was like, okay, we need to
Hmm.
see it. We need to see it. It's just too. You need to dump that energy so you get some more. I respect and I think it's the right play to hold on the pet, but at what point is it too late? Because the druid has sustain.
We have another lever, so that goes to Jerome. And then it is I tank, I swear, versus Shishka.
For anyone that's kicked out of losers bracket, QQP, anybody else that already has been, thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you decide coming to more of these in the future. I know Noose is going to be doing more of this stuff. One more before the next patch, so thanks guys for coming.
Where is this rogue?
Shishka?
Putting poisons on, I see.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what this guy's got, the tech, or I don't know.
Dude, the poison tech, dude. If you don't refresh your poisons at like after each duel, even if there's 15 minutes left, are you really a rogue at the end of the day? All right, Shishka versus I tank is where. Oh wait, it's I tank. I swear. There we go.
He swears, man. He swears he tanks, dude.
I trust him already, dude.
This rogue gets uncontested opener, but I swear he's just scared every duel, thinking about what he's gonna do, pondering.
Just thinking, he's phoning a friend. All right, here we go.
Ah, no, no, no.
Ooh.
That was a pre-drain, but
That was sketchy, buddy. I don't know. He's used T. He's used everything. If he somehow wins it, I mean, that'd just be awesome. But unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to. Uses the kick. There's the bolt.
yeah, I mean, I don't think the Garrote changes much there.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Always a tough call.
Yeah, we can reduel. That's fine.
That's fair. Whether girl mattered, I don't know. Will we know now? We could also, also know. Would he? Maybe he would have done something different. I'm not sure.
Right. I think it is me and Bobka.
Ooh. This will be a fun one.
Oh, and I have. Oh, he has Heart of Lion too. Okay, we're chilling.
All right. Good luck to both of you.
Round one, fight!
Bobka versus Noose. Both great players. There's a Nova going to come out right away. Living Flame as well, down to 50% already. Heavy Dynamite, will it connect? Just trying to overpower him if he can. Can we get an impact proc? There's the blink. Baka used the Fistal T. There's going to be a vanish. Closes the distance with that Shadow Strike and is able to finish off Noose. GG. So it happened so quick. So much damage.
Did you play that sound audio?
Yes, did I distract you?
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I did at the beginning there.
You're good. Let me see here. Paradukes and Dog the Bounty. They are ready to go.
Awesome. All right, duel gets started here. Is going to get trapped pretty quickly. Pat breaks it out afterwards. I don't know that it'll matter. Puts down the Scorpion Sting. We are going to see a double fear. Double fear trinket. We needed it. That's the only thing that could have saved this duel. Now he can open up on this hunter if he wants to. Starts putting down the sunders. One sunder stack. Jin just put out the counterattack here. Just retaliation if it helps. If the hunter puts out an overpower, it might make a difference. In executable range, the sunders are down. The heroic strike comes out. Very close to being able to finish him off, but can he close the distance again? He needs to charge again. Does he have time to? There's the big bronze bomb. I think it was resisted. Or Racial, by the way, and he can't finish it. Oh. Whew. Paradukes. It was a good showing, buddy.
We have Great Shaman versus Nico.
Oh, shoot.
You're right.
Looks like it's pretty heavily in the Warlock's favor. GG's, buddy.
Gino versus Corpse.
Chino versus Corpse. Awesome. I like this. Mage versus Priest. This one started to become more fun to me actually when I watched your duel versus a Priest, because it's like I didn't realize like I'll ramble more after as the polymorph's going to come out. He wants to make sure that motherfucker lands as he puts down a few of those. Puts out the Living Flame. Weakened Soul is just about to wear off, so they'll be able to refresh that if they want to, and there they do, right there. And they're like, you know what, I'm just going to try to like hide away from this Living Flame. I don't want to sit in it, and Gino needs to slow him down because the Corpse isn't taking enough damage from all this. If there's one thing I've seen from this matchup, like you have to burst these guys down, otherwise they're going to outlast you. Uses the penance offensively onto Gino there. Corpse taking some damage, but unless we see like an interrupt play or something to really lock him out, it's going to be tough. Mind Blast connects. Gino in trouble right now. Big bronze bombs going to connect, Links out of it, but the damage is done. The deal is sealed. And Mind Flay's enough to finish him off. GG. Thanks for coming out today, Gino. Appreciate you.
We have Cowsurge versus Parse Monkey. Who won the? Let me see. I guess I can just scroll up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They need to reduel that. That's right. So I hadn't scored it.
All right, duel's going to get started here. Warsong comes out, is not going to connect. Star Surge does, though. That's the old reliable one you can always count on, along with those trusty Wraths. Cycling in that 6-second CD. Parse Monkey feeling pretty good, though, honestly, with how much life he's draining right now. He has the health totals. He has the mana totals right now. We'd have to see some very big crits come out. Or maybe some kite plays. Maybe we'd force Wordwalker kite. I don't think it's possible. Nice. GG. If there's one thing Parse Monkey can do, it's parse, because that was some big damage there at the end.
I think rogue cooldowns are still on cooldown for the reduel. So we will. Let me see. Can do no drone versus baby bottle.
Okay. Jerome coming out trying to fight his way up the losers as his baby bottle here. All right, duel gets started. Stealth goes out. One downside is the longer you wait, the more likely it is powered shield can be applied again. But I think it was just applied there, so that was perfect timing to break him out of it. As the Homunculus do go and chase this druid here. He's moonfiring some of them. Just kind of going after Jerome with the Star Surge. Just Jerome down to about half HP. Cycles in that powered shield. Not killing all of them. He does have 2 of the Homunculus killed just from Moonfires and such. We are seeing the mana totals, though, sway in favor of Jerome here. As the Star Surge is cycled. Jerome maybe considering Dependence. No, just going with the Flash of Light here. Or Flash Heal, rather. Baby Bottle here is you can keep Star Surging, but now is when he stops healing. And now is when the Priest is going to start taking control of this matchup. As those dots start to really add up. These wands matter. But he's not playing cocky. He really shouldn't either. Because if you let yourself get too low, like he didn't, maybe he didn't need Dependence. I would. Fuck that. Star Surge crits. You know, play safe. Just like you're in the losers bracket, baby. So if you got to wand your way to victory, you do it. Oh no! Oh shit! Baby Bottle. One more cycle if you can. Wrath is. Oh GG. It was closer than I thought it'd be.
It was good. You could do Nico versus Dog.
Oh, he has a different name in game. That makes so much sense now. I was wondering why Nico is messed up every time. He has a different name in game. There's the concussive. Nico's taking a beating right now. Can he even get this fear off? He does get the fear off. He starts life draining the pet, but it might just be too late as the flanking strike comes out and Dog puts him down. Whew.
All right, so Chishka is ready for the reduel now.
Perfect.
So we will do that.
All right, Shishka, let's see what poison choices we got going on. Dueling flag goes down. He says, I'm ready, Jeff. All right, here we go. Opens up with the Garo special, the shish kebab special, if you will. And Life Drain comes out. Thistletea is going to get utilized here. He's just popping the shift, and Venom. Warlock getting low. Lots of self-control on the Voidwalker sacrifice. Now it's going to come down. Fear is going to come down. Will of Faken's going to counter afterwards. Close the distance. Sprint comes out. Very low. Finish him off, Shish Kebab. Finish him off. And he does with the End Venom. Yeah, End Venom. Woo! Let's go, baby. That was fun.
Alrighty, we'll do Parse Monkey versus Corpse now.
Warlock. We've seen this a couple times tonight. Popular classes. I was surprised there was so many priests that signed up when I was looking at the sheet earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Priest is really strong in the 1v1. Yeah, really strong in the 1v1.
Scary as it sounds, I think they're going to get stronger too.
I think we have an AFK here. Bars Monkey. So we have to wait for Shishka's cooldowns. We have to wait 5 minutes for the Rogue versus Rogue. That's crucial.
Yeah,
We will wait that. Let me see. Parse Monkey seems to be AFK. I think we can go back, bounce back up to winners then.
Ooh, priest versus priest, maybe?
Yeah.
This would be interesting. I don't think I've seen this a lot.
Okay, so I don't understand, man. Come on.
Awesome. So going one priest going with the Shadow or Death. Let me see if both are. One Hosita's Penance, Homunculi, Void Plague. Bitter Snatches, Shadow or Death, Homunculi, Void Plague. So a little more aggressive approach. Okay, the duel gets started, trading those homunculi. Been kind of funny if the homunculi... Oh, Zito Junes does get blackout procced there as the Mind Blast connects. Of course, Dynamite will hit, but it's still not enough to kill those homunculi just yet. There's the Fear. Trying to get out of it. Power shields himself back up, just dispelling each other. Trying to get rid of the powered shields on the other if they're able to, but they do have those other small buffs as well to worry about. Shadow Word Death on Josito, but he penetrates himself back up. We're going to see... I like the different approaches that we're having here. Flash of Lights from Bitter Snatch, but those are not nearly as efficient a heals as the penances. And Josito has the right play. He knows this now. If he didn't know it, he knows it now. Shadow Word Death is what his opponent has. He has penance. You win the long game. He needed to burst you down. It looked like Bitter Snatch was winning because of that earlier on, but now I think it's Josito's game. We are going to see all three homunculi still on to Bitter Snatch here. And only one homunculi onto Josito. And that'll make a slight difference, but I think the biggest difference potentially was penance. This Bitter Scratch just has nothing left in his gas tank right now. But I liked the play. I liked the idea. I like this idea of trying to burst down that priest with your big wombo combo. Maybe getting a blackout proc, chaining it into a mind blast. And if they're low enough at that point, if you're able to purge off the powered shield, boom, baby. Shadow or Death. It can hit hard. But it didn't work out for him.
Now we have Parse Monkey versus Corpse Paint.
Awesome. Priest for Slock here, going with the Void Walkers. Well, Parse Monkey has been diverse with his pet choices. Instantly breaking through that powered shield. Trying to get in distance to just get that fear off if they're able to. They are able to. Pet gets feared. Warlock gets feared. Penancing offensively here just to try to get some damage in. As you see that haunt. That haunt, it was pretty hard hit. You are going to see the bomb go out there. One homunculi is still up as the Voidwalker sacrifice comes out. Can he dispel it? He does! That's so crucial, man. And now they're going to penance. So they instantly broke through that Voidwalker, which is with the dispel. Which is lucky / maybe they had no buffs left. They probably had no buffs left, so it wasn't exactly lucky at that point. You are going to see the mana drain coming out, though, as well. So they're sucking both their health and mana, which can be very brutal, because you don't see Corpse Paint have much to work with in terms of that. Getting very low. Parse Monkey feeling good. They don't have their pet, but they don't particularly need it, as the dots are on them. Corpse Paint tries to run away. Just to finish him off with the life drain, the wand rotation. GG.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we'll just do... We will do... Let me see here. Let's do Prodigy versus Ashen. Not quite yet, Midfire Beam. Let's do Ashenhorn and Prodigy.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, Noose9k, the druid can stealth, correct? They just can't go 40 yards away.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, the Entangling Roost is going to come down. Tries to dot him up with the 3 magical effects. So if they want to dispel themselves, then they're going to have to work on it a little bit. That's what the Druid says when they do things like that. Now, you are seeing, because of the dispels partially, the mana swing going in favor of Ashenhorn right now. Now, obviously, their spells are costing it for a bit too, but doing some offensive penance right there, which I do actually like. Ashenhorn starting to kill these homunculi. Killed the last one with the Star Surge, and now he's in a more comfortable position to just deal with the priest in a way he wants to. A little bit more mana on Ashenhorn's side of the field, but that could change quickly with some good play from our priest friend. The Star Surge goes down onto the priest. There's Psychic Stream, instantly going to just go ahead and trinket that War Stomp, baby. You love to see the War Stomp play as he kites away, gets the Entangling Roots off. He's like, hey, you want to dispel? You're going to have to dispel all 3 of your things. Ooh, but the Healing Touch is getting knocked back in a big way by all those wands, and it's pretty even right now. If I had to say, I'd say maybe in Ashenhorn's favor due to the Star Surges being so low mana. One free wrath value right there, and they do get the Healing Touch from the proc from that rune that gives it to him instantly. There, the Star Surge is enough to finish off Prodigy. Good game.
All right. Beautiful. And we'll do Moonfire Beam versus Ecto.
All right, Warlock versus Druid. I want to see how he handles this. He gets found pretty quickly and just starts getting drained instantly there. Small Bronze Bomb. It said small. Did he chuck it? It hit! Oh, baby! You love to see it. Now, I don't say this is anyone's game just yet, but I like where Moonfire's at because he has this Warlock at a range. And not only that, look where their positions are. Warlock far to the right of the Dueling flag. Moonfire in the center, which allows him a lot of room to kite away from that life suck without actually worrying about running away from the Dueling flag, which is absolutely crucial in this matchup. He cannot let him hit him. So you can weave in and out of the Dueling, and he did. And that could be fine, but it could make the difference for our Warlock friend as well as the Entangling Roots. He tries to get away from it if he can. He needs to break it. He does. Turns into the Star Surge. Max range Dueling right now. Can we see him finish it? We do. GG.
I want to do a Chishka's duel, but this guy is just like AFK. Alright, yeah, he's here.
Awesome. Rogue versus Rogue. Shishka. Where's our boy at? There he is. Hey there, bud. All right. Good luck to both these contenders. Is he going to stealth? That's the question. All right, there we go. The stealth matchup has begun. Now it's just a matter of kind of looking at and trying to find one another. Oh, there we go. They were found. I don't even know who got who. I think Bobka got him out there at the end. Invasion's going to come out. Thistlety from Bobka as well. Lots of damage coming out from Bobka. Thistlety coming out from Shishka. Tries to vanish. But they weren't naked. They had the rupture. Bobka ruptured him. This has got to be Bobka's guy. The game is Shishka Bob is going to get absolutely roasted here and enjoyed as the smorgasbord that he is. Mwah. Good game.
All right, now we will do Shara versus Dr. Psycho.
Nice. Mage Warlock, huh? Meta as well, too. Which is, yeah, fine versus the casters.
Mm-hmm.
So no sheeps.
Yeah.
No silly sheeps. That's something to think about. Interesting. All right. They instantly get their freeze proc, so they are going to be Frost Mage here. They put the rejuve on themselves, and there's the Living Flame. There's going to be the Warlock is slow. They're just trying to control this fight right now. And they are. Rank 1 Frostbolt, super slow. You just see how slow it is when they are Deep Frost like that, which you love to see. Dr. Psycho does get the suck, but they instantly are going to blink out of it, and they're pretty slow, so it's like they can waddle at him kind of Jason-esque effect. And they are the Jasons of WoW. The Searing Pains are coming out right now. Just instant cast, instant cast, instant cast. Now they're starting to suck and drain life. The mage, they try to blink out of it. They're able to. They have the curse on them. Are they going to be able to dispel themselves? Do they have the GCDs to do so right now? Do they have the mana to do so? Things are looking kind of sketchy. They can't get a reset. It's weird, a mage matchup where they can't sheep. Now, you could try to, like, Frost Nova blink the hell away and get some bandages off, but it's very odd, the idea that they cannot sheep. Will that be a viable way to deal with mages the more they start to become a problem as we move forward? Now, locks are always pretty good at fighting mages. It's a fun matchup, but the meta, will that change things? Do they need it? That's I think the question too.
So now we have Bitterscotch versus Dog the Bounty. And Dog the Bounty has been playing really well in all of my tournaments. He is performs really well in the losers bracket.
Yeah,
Funny enough,
yeah.
I don't know how he gets knocked down there, but man, he pops off when he's in losers and his back's against the wall. He just absolutely pops off.
He does. Like it's a name I'll remember too as well. I've been remembering that from the last tournaments, and he showed up certainly today too. As this next duel gets started, one of the traps does hit the monkey eye. Hey, something, we'll take it. A little bit of value here and there. Tries to Psychic Stream. They are going to connect with both those. Instantly breaks out of it just from the homunculi and the dots and stuff like that. You're going to see him just try to put out some melees onto the priest. The heavy dynamite, will it connect? It does not. There's the wing clip, though. It's so he is able to just. I thought it was improved, but it is not. At least it didn't proc. Flash shield comes out right there. Close the distance once again, so that they cannot just get auto shots on, but they will get melees after that. This is a really close duel, but Dog's starting to wither. Not much left in the arsenal. Can he get a big melee? Powered shield is cycled. There's a shoot. Everyone matters. GG to the priest.
Damn, I cursed him.
Really good showing from Dog the Bounty, though. I feel like he might have been the hunter last week, too, where there was a clip on your channel where a hunter, like, absolutely devastated someone with a flanking strike at the end of Druid. I'll have to look. I think that was Dog, though.
It might have been him, yeah. Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, GG's, buddy. Hope to see you next time.
All right. Prod versus Parse. I think I'm just going to remove everyone from the group so that there's no aspect of the lion. I think I'm just going to start doing that from now on as well.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. All right. Good luck. Parse Monkey and Prodigy. All right, duel starts. Trading dots here. Void Plague out on the Warlock. All the good dots, all the good stuff up now. Is the play to kill the pet? That's what I wonder. Penance going out onto the Warlock right now. He's down to about half HP as those dots are getting traded still. It's just so many debuff on this Warlock. You'd think it's the Warlock's putting out the dots and rotting their opponents down. You're seeing the Priest do it right now as the Penance is enough to finish him off. I swear I looked up, I saw goddamn like 7 to 9 debuffs on that Warlock.
That one went to the priest, right?
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. Now we have. Let's see if Bobcat has cooldown. 5 minutes.
Yes.
One moment here. I do not. Here, we'll just do Ecto versus Drone.
Awesome. Dueling Flag goes down. I think that I know I said it one, but I'll say it one more time. You gotta. It's just cool to me as players are figuring out what they think is best pet versus which matchup. We're just seeing different pets all the time, even in the same matchups. Like now we're seeing a Succubus because they do a lot of damage. They probably do the most damage, and they're not quite as squishy as the Imp too, which is kind of nice. Homunculus out as per usual. I always like seeing how players deal with that too. Do I grenade it? You know, do you dot them up? Do you life drain them? Like, what do you do? Ecto on the back foot of this one so far, but yeah, they have a lot of sustain. Oh, blackout proc from Jerome. That's massive, and he gets to kite away and get that life drain off of him because of that blackout proc in part. Warlock trying to run him down just a little bit. Penance going down onto Jerome, playing it safe this time, and I don't blame him either because you never know when they'll start sucking. And there's the life drain, but it's over. GG.
Right. Let's see, full screen this bracket. It's getting too long. 1 second. Okay. I think I don't know. I mean, I think that's fair. Do we have any other duels that we can do here? Let me see. Because I don't want to wait boots, but I think waiting Snap versus Rogue is fair.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think so.
Let me see if there's something else we can do. Maybe can we do Prod versus Bitter?
That'd be a solid option. I don't think priests have a lot of CDs unless, you know, boots would be the only thing.
Let me see if there's anything else that we can do. We'll do OZ versus Ashen.
All right.
We'll do that. Ozito versus Ashen.
Awesome. All right, Druid versus Priest here. No stranger to the matchup. Very good players. Very curious to see how this one goes. Dueling Flag goes down, and Ashenhorn decides where he wants to jump him from. Which 20-yard angle he wants to hit this bastard from. Good luck to both these contenders. Josito, great priest. Ashenhorn met him during these dueling tournaments, always does well as well. I'm sure a lot of you know Josito is a priest. Or a mage, perhaps. Oh, he's going to go with the Penance engraved now on his gloves. I'm glad he remembered that instead of the Shadow Word Death from perhaps his previous duel. We'll need to reduel here. All right. Duel's getting started. He does have that power shield that he can recycle just because of how long it took to get this started now. And the Druid's going to just free Value Wrath from super far range here. Try to get their Star Surges as well. Entangling Roots again. Doesn't want the Priest to come and fear him for free, honestly. So he's using some GCDs on the Entangling. Penance comes down onto Ashenhorn here. Offensively, we've seen a lot of offensive Penance tonight. A ton of offensive Penance tonight. There's the Blackout proc, right, as well. Just goes in for the full Mind Blast. Big damage into the offensive Penance, and you barely notice the heals coming out, the hots, just because of how much DPS was coming out from our Priest here. Goes for the regrowth. That is expensive. Keep that in mind, team. That is going to be a good heal, but it is double the cost of wild growth, but it'll heal instantly, a little heal over time afterwards, a long heal over time afterwards. There's the Dynamite. One more Roots. And it looks like it's a longer one too. It's not DR'd as much as I thought maybe it would be. Does this give him an opportunity to try to run away and drink? I mean, I think that's the play right now. Josito kind of has him on the ropes as far as totals are concerned. Josito gets a tick drink. Will he tick drink again? Nope, just going in for the play. The Star Surge comes down once again in the Value Wraths, but you're seeing Josito comfortable enough where he's like, you know what, I'm going to win this one. I'm going to offensively Penance. I'm going to chuck the Mind Blast at you, and I'm going to send you the loser's bracket. GG. Good duel.
Right. Okay. Shara versus Babka. And Shara is playing Frost.
Ooh. I
So
like
he does have
that.
a better chance versus this rogue. At least better chance than I did. And here we go.
All right, Bob Kazug opening up with the full damage on him right now. Sprints out of the Frost Nova, instantly going to proc the freezing again. Ooh, Shara uses their gloves, if I'm not mistaken, to bring their totals to HP. I've never seen that yet. I fucking love it. There's the sheep right now. He's using the gloves that restores all damage done to him in the past a little bit of time. There's the polymorph. Can we see him? He does get the polymorph now. So that's the second polymorph, if I'm not mistaken. A little DR, but not bad at all. Now we're going to see the rejuve coming out from the mage. A very survivalistic approach, if you will, which is great because Babka does a lot of fucking damage. Here's the full fireball right now into the living flame. Will they slow him down with the rank 1, the cheeky rank 1, if you will? The freeze proc comes down. Babka limps at him. Tries to throw the big bomb, decides not to. This isn't the time to. Is the mage just puts out a wand, puts out a wand, puts out a wand. Fire blast cycling. Can we get it? There's between the eyes, the stun, blinking out of it immediately. Babka trying to just bandage himself back up. Wand rotation is going to be relevant here. I am very surprised by some of the stuff that we're seeing right now. Babka trying to get away. Can he stealth? He can stealth. Oh my god, the mad lad, dude. Babka coming all the way from the slums of Hen House, ready to duel this mage. Can he get the sap off? Can he get the reset? Can he eat some fucking food and water? Not that he needs water, but BM and fuck it, dude. That's not the opponent you want to be doing that to, though, jokes aside, because the mage has brought their A-game. Some tech we haven't seen played just yet. Let's see if it pays off for him. It certainly is so far. Can it solidify in the duel? There's a sap from Babka. No, I'm not surprised right now that he got that. He needs to eat. He needs to get his resources. He has 20 seconds. A tick broke. No, dude, that is not what you want to see. Oh, okay, he says good dueling. No, Sato, it was already going to be... You hate to see it. The tick break it 1 second, 2 seconds into it. Good duel. That was fun.
That's a good duel.
I really like that tech. I have not seen that used versus rogues yet. That's the glove slot, right? It's for the I forgot what it was even called, but it like bring it 45-second cooldown, like everything happened in 5 seconds gets undone or something
Rewind
like
time, yeah.
that. Ooh, I like that.
Rewind time. Let me see. We can do Prod versus Bitter.
Little priest versus priest action, huh? Who let the priest out? The cathedral's empty. All right, here we go. Bitter Snatch chasing him down now. Prod trying to kite away. Homunculus is on him. There's a lot of homunculus. Are his homunculus fighting the other homunculus? Ooh, that's unfortunate, I think. It's like a homunculus war or something like that. Prodigy might be in trouble partially because of that. But his mana's better. That's something to think about. Like, Bitter's mana total is about half of what Prod's is right now. If even, about a third. So there's some diffies happening right now. Wand rotations and such. I wonder if it was the Shadow Word Pain diffie again. Bitter Snatch going for the mana burn despite the homunculus on him. Bold, but trying something. Ooh, that evened up the totals just a little bit. There's the blackout proc there. Wand rotations. Bitter Snatch getting very low. And he still has those homunculus on him too. That's really tough. Just wanding. Heavy Dynamite's going to get used by both players. It's going to connect to both players. Very cool. Prodigy healing himself back up. Bitter Snatch actually doing the same there. I think it was partially a homunculus difference.
One of the homunculi were fighting the other ones, or?
I think so. I think that's what was happening there because I saw them all congregating towards Bitter Snatch there. It was really interesting. I haven't seen that often.
Let me see here. We'll do Moonfire Beam versus Dr. Psycho.
This is actually, for those that might remember last tournament you hosted last week, this is a rematch for the semifinals, or finals even, I think. Finals.
It was finals, yeah.
Yeah. So Moonfire, maybe practice some stuff, maybe has some different strategies to employ here. Let's see how he deals with everything. Dr. Psycho opting for the blueberry, no surprise there. All right, there we go. He starts at a long distance away. Tries to just first GCD Tangling Roots. I like it. You know what I mean? Another thing you can do actually here, and we'll see if he does it, and he did, Nature's Grasp onto the Voidwalker, so that enables him to kite just a little bit better. And he's kind of just on the outskirts of this dueling arena, trying to avoid getting sucked off by this Warlock. And there it starts to begin. There's the Star Surge is going to plow into the lock. We are going to see a War Stomp, and that allows him to get a free just a Tangling, but unfortunately it's pretty DR'd right now. So he does break it last second, and that's really good. That's so important. There was some cast time there within that span, and it allowed Moonfire, done by the Warlock, and it allowed for Moonfire to kind of get away and allow for this. There's the Voidwalker Sacrifice. There's the Life Drain. But there's the roots are un-DR'd now, at least somewhat. It is 9 seconds, so it's not a full root, but it wasn't at least the 3-seconder, and that is going to be enough to finish off Moonfire Beam. I don't think I realized how low his mana was and how threatened he truly was. GG.
Okay. Now we will do
Moonfire will be able to crawl his way back up in the losers, and he'll be versus Prodigy when he does that. Ooh, Mage versus Priest here, huh?
Yep.
Sheep out onto Jerome here. Void Plague's on him, but that's the only dot, so he's taking a little damn right now, but decides to just kind of eat it off, take a little snack here in front of Jerome. Another sheep. Bah. Goes with the Arcane Blast, the Arcane Dream. Ooh, you're such a memer, Jerome, with the big power word barrier. Let's go, baby. Arcane Blast, one after another. This is... I liked trying to deal with Priest this way. The little I was playing with Mages. Maybe not, the, you know, with the full setup, but I like the Arcane Blast. Oh, my God! The Arcane Dream. Mitch, is that you on your ult? Damn, hot damn, buddy. But now he's That's the problem. He gets the resheep. Can we see a reset here? Oh... Trinkets out, immediately resheathed, but that was so sexy, man. I was cheering for you, Shura. That was a crazy play. GG. So it looked like what they tried to Arcane Blast stack. I think he had at least 3. I think it was like at least a 3-stacker of Arcane Blast into the full Arcane Surge to do as much damage as possible. I thought Jerome was maybe dead, but as soon as you don't win that one-shot battle, I think you're just so stripped for resources that unless you get a full sheep that's off DR, I don't know that you come back from that. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, me neither. That's sick. Prodigy is up next. All right, cool. He's ready. Good. Yeah, I'm no longer waiting on cooldowns. Maybe wait cooldowns for finals, but we're just gonna go ahead and go ahead and get him out. Get these duels out.
All right, Prodigy versus Moonfire here. A lot of Priest, a lot of Druid. See his approach. A lot of offensive penances right off the rip. There's a refresh on the power word. Gets taken care of very quickly as we can souls on him. Monka's just kind of annoying Moonfire and the Blackout proc. So this is a tough situation for Moonfire, man. Puts the War Stomp down, but that was a lot of bad stuff happening all at once there. Psychic Stream's going to connect. Might not even have the trinket. Maybe it's possible from last duel, and if that is the case, even more unfortunate. But if he was on the back foot there, that was tough. Yeah, the all homunculus connected as soon as the blackout came through, and
Ashenhorn versus No Hit Jerome. Boomkin into Priest here.
this is a popular matchup today. Let's see how this one is handled. Ashenhorn kiting away. Those homunculus are on him. Let's see if Jerome can get lucky as well. So he opts for the grenades onto the homunculi. Star Surges them. There's the blackout proc. Kind of untimely. He wanted to finish those homunculi. I'm going to have to do it with your next GCDs if you decide to. There's the Entangling Wrist, and he does finish off the homunculi. I think you have to. You can't let those little fuckers beat on you because there's so much damage. Regrowths himself. It can be hard to know when to do that because it's not like mana efficient, but it's a good heal. Is it Wild Growth? Maybe not. Oh, Astron taking a lot of damage, going for the Healing Touch. The Healing Touch is big efficient heal here. Is going to use it. There's the War Stomp into the free Wrath. Fear afterwards, trinketed out of. Tries to kite away while cycling out those Star Surges. Penance onto Jerome to heal himself back up, but that does allow for a free value Wrath. 2 free value Wrath into the Star Surges, into the kite away. Jerome, does he have that Penance up? He's going to need it now more than ever. There, it does connect with him. But this is kind of tough. I think this might be Ashenhorn's game. Because now these value Wraths are too much. 2 value Wraths. 1 Star Surge into the Moonfire combo. Jerome on the back foot trying to run away with that Penance if he can. But unfortunately, I don't know if he comes out on top of this one. Because Penance takes 80 still, so it's not exactly free. Star Surge is like effectively free. So when the mana totals look like this, it can be a really tough situation since the Druid is so mana effective when you have to play defensively. GG. Thanks for coming out, Jerome.
I think that puts Jerome in 4th.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think you're right.
No, I think he's 5th, actually. Because we have Prodigy versus Ashen, and then we have Hosey and Dr. Psycho. Yeah, so that puts him 5th.
Oh,
Thanks for coming out, Jerome.
thanks for coming out, Jerome. Yeah.
Now we have Prod versus Ashen. All right. Yeah, fucking Dueling Arena would be so sick.
Yeah, it would, man. All right, Priest versus Druid here. We're familiar with this one. Let's see if it plays out differently here. Asharn just trying to kill the homunculi. Does put the dynamite down to try to kill him. Moonfire's another. Moonfire's another one. Just trying to get rid of him. And he does. That was clean. And I think Prodigy invested more mana into what was happening here than what Ashenhorn had to invest to get that to happen. Now there's the healing touch. Very effective heal. Star Surge cooldown into the Wrath cycles. The more of those he can get, the better. However, he doesn't love the idea. See, he probably doesn't have Trinket up either here. So he's going to have to eat that. Now, this turns into a situation where Prodigy does try to like tick drink. Might have gotten one there. Entangling Rest from the Druid to just try to create the distance for themselves and stick. This is a pretty hot spot. It allows for free value rest. We got 2 free value rest, but the Blackout proc's going to put an end to that. As you just get in there. And there's the value war stomp, baby. Boom, boom, boom. But Penance is right after. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes you just chuck that out. 1 value wrath. Psychic Stream comes out again. Sometimes it feels like that's just up all the time. Cycles into the Star Surge. Free value wrath right now. Looking into the Druid's favor, but let's see what this mana burn does. Blackout proc onto the Druid right now. That's huge. Looks like they didn't finish the mana burn, but they did get him with the Shadow Word Pain Blackout, so that's nice. Full healing touch here. And some more value wraths coming out. Pretty close. I think it's Ashhorns maybe, but you never know. I think once it gets to, this is starting to feel familiar. Once the Priest gets to a certain point and the Druid gets to a certain point, it starts to feel as though it's in the Druid's favor, just because their skills cost less mana to use. They certainly need the heals for the mana for the heals, but if they don't need a heal, then GG.
Alrighty, that puts Prodigy in 4th.
I think you're correct.
Alrighty, now we have. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. It is Hosey versus Psycho. Alrighty, and this will be for. I guess it's not. It's not for 3rd because it bounces down to losers after this for 3rd.
Correctamundo. Josito versus Dr. Psycho. Dr. Psycho won the last tournament, so working his way back up in this one too. Says, hey guys, it wasn't just that one time. I've got some skills. So let's see how he does here. Goes for the blueberry. Joseo's been playing good today, so Dr. Psycho does have the work cut out for him here. Power Shield cycled. Here's the Fear. Isn't going to go off. Psychic Stream comes out. Will of Forsaken gets him out of it immediately. There's the homunculi there. Wait, is that on the Blueberry, though? I think some of them are on the Blueberry. Yeah. Oof, you hate to see that, man. I think that's random. Big Bronze Bomb doesn't connect there. At least I don't think it did. We are going to see a Fear come out. Just instantly trinketed. Will of the Forsaken gets rid of the second one there. Searing Pain. They need a Blueberry. That was so much control on Blueberry, dude. 7%. Are they going to start Drain Lifing, though? That's the question here. Ooh, dispelled the Blueberry. That is so huge. Mind Blast. Penance. GG. Ooh. That seems to be a big part of this matchup when Blueberry is opted for, which I don't know the answers. I only have observations, but I sometimes wonder if is Succubus now the play, because that gets dispelled so easily. But then that comes down to like the priest cleaning the buffs off early so they can reliably then dispel that shield. So
Right. Yep. All right, and this duel is for third.
Yep. So this duel is for third place. Whoever wins will end up going back into the winner's bracket to fight Josito.
Have a bad day.
All right, duel starting. Gets the Entangling Roots off. Tries to kite away here. He's going for the pre-regrowth on himself. Very cool. Just going for the hots. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup, but one that I think is still people are still figuring out. A couple Wraths into the Entangling Roots that didn't break, which is just like really good value right here for our Druid. One more Wrath maybe. Doesn't want them to get the suck off, and they do. They end up getting the life drain. So now at this point, they're like, okay, I'm at the edge of the dueling arena. There's going to be the Fear. They're going to shrink it out immediately. Are we going to see the Entangling Roots? We do. Are they going to fear him back? Ugh. That's tough, because now they're feared back away from there where they want to kite. They want to kite the other way, because that's where their dueling flag limitation area is. Star Surge connecting, Wrath as well, but they're in a tough spot. Entangling Roots is going to be pretty DR'd too right now. GG.
Alrighty. Now we have our finals, and it's going to be Josito versus Dr. Psycho.
All right, a rematch, if you will. All right. This finals is about to take place. We have a Priest versus Warlock matchup, a revisitation of the match we had just seen previously between these two contestants. For everybody joining us today, thank you very much for joining us. This dueling tournament has been brought to you by Noose9k. That is Noose 9k at Twitch TV. Consider dropping a follow. He's going to be doing more of this shit in the future, and I think it's something y'all will be able to enjoy. So thank you for putting this on, buddy. And here come the finals. This is a best of 3 as well.
Yeah, if Josito loses. So loses bracket winner has to beat winner's bracket winner twice.
Okay, good to note that. I'm glad you clarified that. Thank you. All right, there's going to be the Fear. Going to instantly will the Forsaken out of it and close the distance here. They're dispelling themselves from these dots the best they can. Are we going to see a second fear? We do see a second fear here. The Psychic Stream goes out on the pet at the very least, but not the Warlock. Homunculus doing their thing. You're seeing the grenades on them. Blackout proc is going to connect. Are we going to try to take care of the Homunculus? Just via dots? I'm not so sure. They're just going to try to drain Josito, and they're in a pretty good position. I think they're in a better position now than they were last time. The biggest question is going to come... It might come down to the same thing it similarly did last time, and that's maybe, just maybe, there's a full fear. He can't get out of it. Or a big fear, rather. Not a full, but a big fear at the very least. Penance puts him back up to a more comfortable total. We are going to see the Voidwalker sacrifice coming out. Are we going to see a Dispel? He dispelled himself, but not in the Voidwalker. Ooh, a fear into the bandage. That's so freaking good. Tries to life tap, get a little bit of more mana back. Here comes the Haunt. The Penance does connect onto Josito. Josito feeling the pressure from the Warlock right now. Another life tap comes down. He chases him down. He still has that Voidwalker sacrifice out, but it can't be dispelled. He doesn't have enough mana. Is the life drain is enough to finish him off, and then walk away Haunt. GG. So yeah, this was Josito only had to win one of these. Dr. Psycho had to win two, coming from the losers bracket. Yeah, he got some good value from the Voidwalker. He lasted. I felt like part of it was he lasted long enough and held the Voidwalker long enough to where Josito was very low on mana by the time he ended up popping it. So there wasn't a lot of time to dispel or mana to dispel, if I remember right. And then Josito's from healing himself and he can't dispel, so like Voidwalker sacrifice gets full value and super sexy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sacked while Josie was feared too, just to eat some of that dot damage because he knew Josie couldn't dispel it, and that fear was a really good sack.
That is really good. Because I was thinking before, is like, is Succubus not the play? But when you're so patient with your Voidwalker sacrifice and you time it with the fears, is it worth it? And it seems like maybe the answer to that is yes. There's a Psychic Stream.
The fear resists.
Oof. That's tough. Penance offensively there. Is another fear going to resist? Did another one just resist?
I'm not sure if he canceled that one or not.
That Blackout proc comes out there. We'll have to ask him maybe later on here tonight. Voidwalker sacrifice comes out and it gets dispelled because Josito has the mana, as we were talking about. Dispels the life drain, so that's a big deal. Penance offensively. Fear is going to come out.
There it is.
GG.
Good duels, boys.
G fucking G. So Josito wins, right?
Yeah, he does.
All right, Josito, our champion, coming all the way from Brill, which is conveniently close, to come and kick some ass in the tournament. Our Undercity contender, GG. Josito, well played.